Good morning, Ichiban. TV says the polls are already open. I wonder if anyone's put a check next to your name yet.
Oh, I'm sure someone's done that as a joke by now.
Or a pity vote.
Hey, Ichiban.
Hmm?
We're ready to go when you are. The Millennium Tower is standing there like a big old beacon. Of course, once you step inside, remember, that's an act of war against Ryo Aoki and the Omi Alliance.
Yep, if we go in, there's no going back.
You probably better tie up any loose ends first, Ichiban.
You know, soon enough, game developers are just gonna like have a klaxon blaring in the background, like brap, brap, save game, brap, brap.
But yeah, this is it. Once we go in there, that's basically our the start of the end game. And now we can change the time of day. We can also go back in time.
We can also use the power of editing to change the time of day.
Yeah. So let's take Psycho's advice and tie up some loose ends and finish up with Dragon Kart. So you can't actually fully complete Dragon Kart until you start the finale chapter. Annoyingly enough. The game doesn't even tell you that like you can go finish it once you do start the finale chapter. It's just like you gotta either just be checking obsessively or you just gotta know that it's available.
Right. I feel like it was the thing that, you know, every time you'd be in the area, it's like, I might as well go check Dragon Kart, see if there's anything.
Anyway, just gonna stick with this one. Gonna hit up the Phoenix Cup because I don't have the last one yet.
Sorry, I'm headbanging too much.
I guess starting a race in Dragon Kart also changes the time of day.
Get ready to eat dust! See ya! Move it!
Did I learn?
No, that song's not in this game. The
This is
Sonic
like
song they went with was Open Your Heart.
this is basically a ripoff of at least one Sonic song. I can't think of the name right now.
You know what, I can hear it.
I'm glad you also think I'm that crazy.
I mean, who knows? Maybe they did get Jun Snoue to like help out with the music. I forget which one it was, but I think at least one of these games like had some compositions done by like the guy who did the soundtrack to F-Zero GX. I don't know, like it's all Sega stuff. Like, hey, Sega music is pretty good, honestly.
Yeah.
All done!
I genuinely can't remember if we've seen these lifts before in Dragon Kart, but if we haven't, that's one of the gimmicks for this one. It's also got a lot of sharp angles to turn at.
Yeah. Sharp angles suck. Especially, it feels like especially in Dragon Kart.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I had that much of a problem with them. Unless we're talking about like the sharp angles of like the curb, because I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, but like your kart does respect the geometry of the track, so it can like stumble a little bit on the curbs.
For me, it's just the idea of like, as soon as you touch like any part of the boundaries, all your speed is gone.
Yeah, as was demonstrated like right
Several
before
times.
you said it, like yeah. Oop. Yeah, and if then you get bounced back like that, you're trying to get back up to speed hurts a lot too.
It almost feels like you have to keep, you know, a boost in reserve.
Kinda.
Especially by the time you're getting to, you know, lap 3, it almost becomes a necessity.
Right.
Game, set, match!
Like, it's not, like, too bad once you get the hang of it, but you do gotta keep an eye out.
I'm having hot pot tonight!
Hell yeah, buddy.
You know what? I'm happy for you celebrating your, or commiserating your 6th place on, this track with Hot Pot.
Look, sometimes it's the small victories that mean the most.
There was something I was watching the other night it was talking about, like, I think it was like a how it's made video on, like, ice cream, and, like, one of the guys was like, ice cream's a great treat. You have it when you're celebrating, and you have it to, like, pick your spirits up. It's multi-purpose.
Yeah, not wrong, that's for sure.
Yup. Actually, now I want ice cream.
Do you think there should have been classes like CC?
That would have been pretty fun, honestly. Like, if like you could just pick how fast you could go, and you could just, you know, go through the sub-story chain on any CC difficulty. I'd be the idiot who's always playing 200 CC.
I mean, at least at that point, the way you customize your cart would mean more.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, like in Mario Kart 8, like you do have, when you play 200cc, you do have to like build a cart that's not that isn't like crazy fast. Like you need some level of control. But yeah, that's it for the Phoenix Cup.
You see, it's because you're not level 50, and carters below that level will not have a go-kart that respects their authority.
Damn it. I'll come back after I've beaten more cart leaders.
Time to get more gym badges.
Yeah, like on the surface, Fujisawa just wants us to get more experience. In practice, they're not ready to show us the courses for the last leg of Dragon Kart.
That's right, they're still paving the track.
Yeah, and I think the location's honestly kind of dumb, but what can you do? Well, we'll get there soon enough.
Essentially, yeah. If anything, it's just kind of a shame that, like, there's so much gating, you know?
Yeah.
Especially since, like, the characters that you're gated against, you see them beforehand, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So you're never really too impressed if you're already beating them when you're trying to face other people who are supposed to be in your class.
Yeah. Anyway, we have a Dragon Kart stalker now, I guess.
You can tell he's a stalker because of the goofy music.
So, on paper, Suguru's gimmick is that he knows a lot about his competition and can prepare well in advance. In practice, that doesn't really mean a whole lot.
Yeah. Again, it's the sort of like, we're gonna tell you this character is good and like, you know, reads you or whatever, but in practice, it's not really any different. I don't even think, like, do they even like shoot weapons more or anything? I don't even think they do.
They probably do, but honestly, we just watched the Phoenix Cup. I'm not gonna make us do it again. he just races you on the first track of the Phoenix Cup.
Right.
Oh!
So now that we've finished up with Suguru, we now get to face Akira. Hey Akira, by any chance, you know anyone from the Purple Kaiser's gang?
Eh?
Alright, Akira, simmer down. That's a low blow.
ちょっと待った。ありがとう。
For more on that touching story, you can check out our LPs of Yakuza 0 and Kiwami. We'll get to Yakuza 6 eventually. Because the story does continue in there.
He pulls a knife, he's like, I'm gonna cut you. I'm gonna cut you.
Wow.
Do you think this game would be improved, or the opposite if it had a Rainbow Road equivalent?
That depends on how well designed the Rainbow Road track is.
I would rather suggest, what's the turnaround time on lap speed for Rainbow Road?
Yeah, that's part of it too. Like, are we talking Rainbow Road 64? Because I hate playing that track in Mario Kart 64. But I love what they did with it in Mario Kart 8, where it's basically just one brisk downhill jab versus having to do the whole thing like 3 times. Like, I'm pretty sure it's still the same course, but it just feels better when it's just one loop with 3 segments rather than, 3 full laps. And it helps that it's the better of the Rainbow Roads that's in Mario Kart 8. I don't like Mario Kart or Rainbow Road from Super Mario Kart, and I also don't really like Rainbow Road from Mario Kart 8. But really, I guess the best Rainbow Road is Big Blue,
Hmm.
But yes, if the Rainbow Road is good, then I think the game Dragon Kart would be improved. If it's not a good Rainbow Road, then I would not like it. I would not like Dragon Kart as much as I already kind of do. I don't know how better to put it. Like, on paper I like Dragon Kart. I just think these rival battles kind of draw it out a little bit, and I'm just realizing now that there's no multiplayer component to Dragon Kart.
Yeah. I mean, Dragon Kart's nice and all, but it's definitely one of those, like, if there was an option to go faster, it'd be really nice.
Yeah.
That's like the biggest criticism, I think, that people should have.
It feels slow.
Mm-hmm. And, like, I get how you would want that, or not necessarily be against it at the start. Like, if it's your first few races, sure, you don't want it to be, super fast, because I'm sure kids under the suggested age have played this game, but at least you can ease them into it, whereas, like, you don't want to go balls to the wall 200cc right at the beginning. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of Child's Play.
Yeah, we've got our last rival, Jin, who risks everything in Dragon Kart.
I'd expect that attitude from our wild child over there.
Yeah, right?
And maybe, it feels like maybe they should have had, Motorcycle Man be the guy who's like, I'll take your life, or I don't care, blah, blah. Like, incorporate that into him, and then just have, like, Jin be like, I don't really care, also, I have fucking money. I'm a businessman.
But here's the thing. Motorcycle Man has a less plausible reason to just arbitrarily gate the content than Jin does. Jin's in an actual life or death thing, and won't be available until the finale chapter starts. So yeah, here we are at chapter 3, and I can no longer continue with Dragon Quest until now, chapter finale, when Jin just arbitrarily is sitting on the bench.
I ask everybody who challenges me at Dragon Kart if they are prepared to die.
I just ask that to everybody who passes me by while I'm sitting down.
They always call the cops on me eventually.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jin's course is the final course of the Phoenix Cup. So we're just gonna skip right to us winning, because there's not a whole lot to talk about. It's really annoying that that's how they decided to gate the Dragon Cup.
Mm-hmm.
But now that we've beat Jin, we are now qualified to go on to the Dragon Cup.
I can't hear you. The crowd is so hype. Kill you.
I'm going to throw my keys into the water. Dude, chill out. It's a go-kart.
Nobody dishonors the Yakuza, Chaos. You know this. These rules have existed for centuries.
Nah!
Man, he backed down from cutting his finger like real fast.
Do you want to lose your finger?
I mean, no, but it's like
There you
with
go.
how honor-bound he is, like you'd expect him to like have put up more of a fight.
That's not how that works.
I know. You're just as good as you were like 3 months ago, ever since the last time I saw you racing.
Hi.
Now that we've proven ourselves to be good enough for the Dragon Cup, everybody else can go too! Hooray!
Yay!
Alright, Fujisawa,
Wanna go for a drive?
let's do it. Take us there.
You know, sometimes the way he says it, I just hope that it means he's got like a custom go-kart and it's got 2 seats on it. You just go with him.
So, here it is, the Dragon Cup. If you guessed that we could not do this until Chapter 15 because it's in Kamurocho, that's why. You're correct. They just didn't want to show us coming back to Kamurocho arbitrarily.
You know, I kind of wish you'd left it on music prior, because you know, get my queen on. Seriously, the opening is just yeah. How is that not Sonic?
Yeah, no, it does sound very Rush 40. Anyway, this course can be kind of tricky because of how tight it is.
But it's you know, like we were saying earlier, like it really exacerbates the loss of speed that you experience, and how much like you really should be banking on having some boost ready.
Yeah, it also doesn't help that like the carts take up like a third of the road. Alright, here we go down Tenkaichi Street?
Let's do this.
Yeah, no, that's Serena on the left. This is Tenkaichi Street.
You know, they don't do this often just because of all the damage you do to property.
Yeah, the people of Kamurocho are much more down with drone racing, but Fujisawa saw that and was like, this isn't cool enough.
We need to go back.
I'm glad you can't hurt yourself with your rockets in Dragon Kart.
Is that true?
I don't think you can, at least. I've never tried, like, firing a rocket, like, straight at a wall, like,
Yeah,
point blank.
I think you can if you're up against the wall.
If you're in a position like that in Dragon Kart, though, you've probably already lost.
Or one.
Done already?
One or the other. Whew. Alright, final track. I think it's around Theater Square and the Millennium Tower. This is really highlighting to me that how small Kamurocho is compared to Ichincho.
Ready to eat dust.
So bloodthirsty, you were ready to essentially dive the wrong way just to push him. Oh my god, lap 1 of 3 and you're second place. Will you survive? Could you make it?
Yeah, this one's actually kind of hard.
Not sure.
But you know what? I still got enough points to get first place anyway, so...
I just like how you're trying to artificially make it a very close championship.
It's good to be at the top.
I did it! I'm the best!
No way! Kasuga just won the Dragon Cup! Nobody can stop him now!
Nobody knows as well because it's not televised.
No, but it was, you know, done in front of a live audience.
Looks like I lost.
Seen
Become a hell of a
nowhere.
racer, Ichiban-kun.
No, you can see them in like one of the Dragon Cup courses.
Look at all my
They were
fans slightly to just off screen to the right.
Yeah, we all had to they all had to get driven in from Yokohama.
Nonsense. You're all too soft. Softer than tofu. Huh? At this rate, you'll never be able to break out of your shell.
What the?
Then he throws a turtle at you.
Fujisawa-san?
Oh, I'm not the Fujisawa you think you know.
I'm hyperspeed Fujisawa.
I am the one and only Dragon Fighter!
You mean this whole time?
Ha ha ha! Fooled you, didn't I?
Did he just say he's the Dragon Fighter?
I had no idea it was him. Who?
I've only heard rumors, but apparently Dragon Kart was founded by an unbeatable racer known as the Dragon Fighter.
But they say he suddenly disappeared one day. Who would have guessed that he and Fujisawa-san were one and the same?
I'll say.
It's not like he
wasn't in my
put
database
on
at
like
all.
a mask or anything.
Wait, if you're some legendary racer, why the
All
hell
he
would you
did was put
pretend to
on
be
like
receptionist?
like an overcoat.
Dude, nobody can figure out Clark Kent / Superman, and all it was is glasses. So
This position to keep
You know,
an
I
eye
guess
on
you've got a
up-and-coming
point.
talent. Racers with serious potential.
You mean like to find a protege or something?
basically, they said to themselves, Americans will believe anything. And frankly, they're not wrong.
And I organized pocket circuit tournaments across the country. Pocket circuit is a race with tiny motorized cars, see? You could customize nearly every aspect of your machine and send it out to compete. It was as deep and complex as you wanted it to be.
Uh-huh.
Eventually, the sport grew tired and stale. For as much as I loved it, I had mastered it to the point where it lost its thrill. At the time,
And you
I
know,
was running
no one
my
would,
family's
no one wanted to
tofu
play with me
business,
anymore.
which had gained some traction after being featured on a daytime TV spot. Then my son, who's fully fluent in English, set up an online store. Time passes, we blow up, our company goes public, and now people are eating our tofu from here to Timbuktu. At that point, I thought I might as well put
Is that
my
actually
business
far
experience and passion
when
for
speaking
motorsports
about
to
it
use.
from Japan?
That's how Dragon Kart was born.
You know, I never thought about that.
Hell of a lie. I took you for a pretty plain guy, but it sounds like you've been crushing it for years. But isn't going from tiny little cars to real street races kind of a leap? Are you just that into driving?
Timbuktu.
Maybe. When the tofu business picked up, I was
City in
swerving my
Mali.
delivery truck up hills
Oh
and
yeah,
down
so it'd be about.
mountains. I never felt
Well, I don't want to say
so
about same distance, but you
That
know,
being said,
it's
it wouldn't be very
comparable.
sportsmanlike to win every tournament I
Yeah, no,
hosted
like
now, would it?
that's
And
far
even if
enough.
a rising star did surface, nobody would race me if I immediately tore them to shreds. So I decided to watch and wait for the right person. After a bit of training, I figured they could give me a good challenge. And the challenge is what I really live for.
So yeah, anyone who's familiar with the Circuit Fighter story in Zero and I guess Kiwami,
To take care of.
his role in Dragon Kart is identical. Who could have seen that coming?
Pushed me into kart racing because you wanted someone to push you to the limit.
That's right. And you, sir, have amazing potential as both friend and rival. You proved that on the streets. It's funny. You remind me of someone else who showed me that back in my pocket circuit days. Anyway, Kasuga-san.
Anyways, I heard he died, so
Ichiban-kun, will you do me the honor of facing me in the ultimate race? It's been a long time since I felt the adrenaline pounding like this.
There it is, huh? Well, how can I say no? Let's do this!
You're too kind. I knew from day one you would get it. Okay, then tell me when you're ready to burn rubber. We'll tear up the road.
Hell yeah!
Oh, you put your jacket back on. Is it that cold out right now?
It's nighttime.
Fine. Anyway, we can now challenge the Dragon Fighter.
Hell yeah.
All right, Dragon Fighter. Let's race.
Let's get to it, Ichiban-kun. I'm gonna pull out all the stops, you know?
Fine by me. I'll beat you fair and square.
Excellent. I'm sure your racing won't disappoint. Let's go, Kazuma-kun.
Who's this Kazuma you speak of?
Let's go, Ichiban-kun.
Womp womp.
I don't remember if you race him on the entire Comro Cup or if it's just one of the courses again, but
You too, fighter.
it's the same setup.
you
I'm
got
not sure that
speed
he's like
and
crazy fast like his Pocket Circuit is when you race him
I
in
may have
Pocket
lost the
Circuit, but
race, But I haven't lost the thrill.
whatever.
Even at my age, racing is what I live for.
Right there with you. This feels pretty damn good, to be honest.
Guys, that was awesome!
Yeah, I've never seen a race like that. I know Kasuga's good and all, but Fujisawa-san really lives up to the Dragon Fighter legend.
To be honest,
I
he's just
won!
an ordinary reception guy.
Yeah, but Fujisawa-san.
Legendary racer in search of a protege.
Now I'm
I
more raced in, I don't know what to
won.
do with.
But did you see him take that corner? So awe-inspiring.
Set the bar high.
At this age, I figure moving forward is better than moving back.
Hey guys, why don't I sign you up for Agate Pollo? We could definitely use the talent.
Nah, I think I'll pass.
Come on, just try us out.
Why the hell would I join a gang called Agate Pollo? That's a pretty lame name, dude.
Lame? It has the kanji for honor in it, you frickin' dumbass. Let's not fight about it, guys.
If you've got a dispute, you can settle it on the track.
Yeah, on the road.
What? What's wrong?
And I'm mediating.
I thought I'd
My
still be
road
happy
warriors.
regardless of whether I won or lost, but now I'm having second thoughts.
Dragon Fighter.
That being said, I want another shot. Come on, Ichiban-kun, just one more.
Hey, no fair! Let one of us have a chance to race!
Yeah, let one of us guzzle the victory champagne.
That's one way to put it.
All right, then let's all thunder down the track together. I couldn't keep myself away if I wanted to.
Fine. I'll take you all on.
But, aren't races limited to 8 people?
Looks like you'll have to
Who
hold the
designed
bench
that crap?
What? Why me? You should sit
It's
out
cool.
this
We just gotta find like 3 more people. We'll make it a 12-person
You know
race.
We can all take turns, don't you? And let's race to the starting line. Whoever's last has to sit and watch.
What? No fair! Hold up! Damn! That lady can move!
Hey, wait for me!
Man, I can't believe they're gonna run all the way to Komuro.
Let's go, Ichiban-kun.
Right. So this is what Dragon Kart's meant to be.
That ain't trips the
Right.
Dragon Fighter.
Oh, feels like there's a long road ahead. But a long road's not so bad when you're having the time of your life.
Oh.
And that's it. That's the entire Dragon Kart story.
And you
I was
didn't
waiting
even
for
buy
another-
all the carts.
I was waiting for another Chivo to pop up, but that's also all the sub-stories.
Nice.